Hello everybody, welcome back on my channel and to XP11 version 3. So today we're back in our third Switzerland tour. The last one was from Yverdon to Basel here. And today we're gonna fly from Basel, or Bale, to Zurich. I'm sure you know this airport. I think it's one of the most famous in Switzerland. So yeah, today we're in the DA62 DA62 from Aerobask, and I think this is one of my favorite GA aircraft because it's such a study level simulation. I think this one with the Milviz T310R from Milviz are the best GA products. Although I didn't try the TBM 900 yet, but I think it will be pretty nice also. So let's jump in the cockpit and start this bird. So firstly we can start the battery. Battery master, where is it? Sorry, it's been a long time I don't fly this aircraft. Electronical master, avionic master, we can put this on also. And we can put some light, position and strobes. Okay. Which I'm struggling a bit with the FPS. That's not really cool. Well, we are all inside, so we can close all those doors by pressing those buttons. So today we're taking the whole family on a quick flight. I think they will like it, I hope. We can leave it. We can leave the wheel shocks yet. So let's get back in the cockpit and set that this flight plan. And there it is, Zurich. So it will be a pretty short flight, only I think 42 nautical miles. So it will be like 45 minutes, not very long. And in addition, this aircraft is pretty fast. Well, let's go to flight plan. We can remove all of this. Clear enter. Is there any waypoint? I'm just gonna see on Sky Vector. I think there is no. There aren't any VOR station between those two destinations, so we're gonna do this totally directly. So L S, there it is, Z Z, how do we say it? Z or Z? I don't remember. H, Zurich, enter, and there you go. So let's see how it looks like. Yeah, looking pretty good. So we can start this bird without further ado. Firstly, we can just open this thing. This is pretty cool. You can open it manually, and then you can put those two and post those. What do you say it? I don't know. So we'll start with the left engine. We can put the mixture entry to full. We can put the left fuel pump to on, the left master engine to on also. And we're gonna wait for like 5 seconds, and there you go. Now I think we can start this one by I just want to put a little bit of thrust before, like that. Okay, and we can just push. Oh, I love those sounds, so amazing to hear. So alright, we can do exactly the same thing with the right engine. Yes, master to on, can put the fuel pump, like 5 seconds. There you go. And put a little bit of thrust here on the right engine. Sorry, yes, like that. And we can start the second one. Oh, really love those sounds. Aerobask did a great job, as usual. What can we do? I'm not gonna use the ATC as usual. You know why? I forgot to set the alternator buff to on. I think we might not touch to this. This is okay. This is the de-ice. Fuel pumps off right now. Avionic master on. Pilot heat is for later. Flaps is for later. We can't touch to this yet. What is left here? What is this? Sorry, I just don't remember. Cabin ventilation and defrost. We don't need any of those because it's not cold right now, even in real life. So we can put this back down. Great. Let's take a look at the outside. We can remove those wheel shocks. Great. Alright, so we're gonna taxi to the runway. What do you want to say? This one? Here? I think it's a runway. I don't remember. We'll see. Because the wind is pushing us in this direction, west to east. So it's better for us. We'll go even faster. This is all aligned. We might not touch to this. I think we're ready to go. So let's remove the parking brake by just braking a bit. Let's align to the runway. I really hope we won't crash this time, because if you haven't seen the last fights yet, we did crash at the last minute. Hopefully it was at the end of the video and not in the middle or in the beginning. It would have been a bit awkward for me. This taxiway is not going to the runway, is it? Yeah, it is. So we can take this one. I forgot to put the taxi lights. No, there it is. We can already put our flaps to 1. Oh, come on, I must be more careful while taxiing, sorry. Great. I don't have any add-ons in Basel or Zurich. It's all default, as usual. I think the only add-on, airport add-on that I have in Switzerland is Geneva by TDG, which actually did a great job. If you haven't seen my last video, the Explain movie, just go and look at it. It's pretty short, I think you'll like. I hope so. Right, we can hold short here. We can put landing lights on. We can do our takeoff checklist. Alternator on, fuel pump off, on. Pilot heat, I don't think we need this yet. The trim, is it set to take off? I don't know if it's like in the other one, but I don't know where is the trim. Hope it'll work by default. Cabin pressure. Cabin pressure? What is it? Oh, ventilation. No, it's not a pressure. Also, we can set the altitude to 6,000 feet. There you go. We can put what runway is it? So here we have runway 20 something. Who is it name? 28. So we can put this to 28. 24. 28. A bit further. There you go, 28. What else? What's left? The squawk code. I think normally you should put it to, for the VFR is 4,000. No, 7,000. I think it's like this. I'm not sure. So code 7,000. We can put this to on. Great. Alright, we have an aircraft taking off here. I don't know. Yeah, he just did take off. Okay. Is there any traffic? No, it looks pretty clear. There's another aircraft here. But we're gonna take off in this direction and then turn left hand side towards Zurich. Alright. We can align with the runway, the lights are on, flaps are set, trim, everything is looking good. We're pretty much ready to go. And the braking sounds are also gorgeous in this aircraft, as usual. Alright, so let's line up, brake a bit. So, it's the shortest runway of here. Not very long, but I think it's good enough for our DA62. We can put the power to 1800 RPM. Look at the temperatures, looking pretty good, I think. We have enough fuel, yeah, enough fuel, and we can release the brake and go gently with full power. Wow, amazing sounds. So we're gonna wait around 75 or 85, I don't remember. We'll see. We can put the nose up gently, smoothly, great. We can build up some speed. We can put the gear up. Alright, gorgeous. We can put the flaps up right now. It has a nose down tendency. We can put the power a little bit back. Alright. And we can climb a bit faster, I think. Yeah. There's no problem with this aircraft. So actually it was on the runway 28. Kind of weird. So let's take a look at the landscape. That's really gorgeous. If you don't know, I'm using Ortho4xp right now. I covered the entire Switzerland at ZL17, so yeah, really cool. You know what, let's bug the autopilot and the vertical speed, where is it? Where is it? Here, and heading. Perfect. I love those ground texture, so realistic. It's impressive. Alright, we can unzoom it a bit, and I think we're ready to go, so we can go towards our destination. We can go full to east, and we want to reach our nav direction. How do you say this mark? I don't know. Let's take a look at the outside. So gorgeous. Oh, really. Amazing. Great. So we're reaching pretty fast our top of climb, our cruise altitude, but also it's not really high. I'm wondering if it's enough, 6,000 feet. But yeah, it's a really short flight, so I think we don't need any more. Just a doubt about it. What is this? Ventilation, do we need that? We don't need that. No, it's okay, I think. We can reduce a bit the vertical speed and the pitch. We can cut our taxi lights. And we can just watch this beautiful landscape. This is the city of Bale or Basel. All defaults, and here is the airport. I'm also using X-Vision Pro that I bought recently, and yeah, it's pretty gorgeous on the lights, the colors, and all of this. Please, okay. I'm really afraid every time that it stops, because I'm afraid that it crashed actually, because that's what happens the last time. Yeah. Well. Let's take a look at our family. Where are you? You jumped out of the plane. Come on, I'm a good pilot. You don't have to be afraid. I'm not sure at all if the VFR squad code is 7000. I really doubt about it. I think it's like 4000. Don't remember. But something like that. So we can turn a bit more. We want to reach our what is it? I don't know. Our way. I'm really impressed by Ortho4xp. It's so freaking amazing. Look at this. Not only the texture who are amazing, but also the shapes of the mountains. It's much more realistic and natural than the default. Remember my first video when I said that it wasn't worth it and just take a lot of place for nothing? But I changed my mind actually. Yeah, it's really worth it. You don't pay with cash, but with some PC space. Because I think it took me like 120 gigabytes the entire Switzerland. There was like 9 tiles, I think. It's really heavy, but yeah, it's really worth it. In addition, it's a small country, so I could afford it, you know. There are some people that want to just, you know, they make the entire France, for example, at zoom level 16. It's not the same, it's just, yeah, just take too much place. But in Switzerland, it's small enough to do it entirely. That's the advantage. Alright, so we're gonna reach our top of climb. Very soon. We can take a look at this. Yeah, we're going pretty fast. I think it will be even shorter than 45 minutes. It will be like 30 minutes of flight. I think so, yeah, pretty short. But that's not a problem for me because I don't got much time right now. EDTR, what is this? An airport? Yeah. It's a small grass runway. Maybe I might go one day here. There we go, 6,000 feet. And we're gonna reach our way very soon. And our ground speed is 157. Yeah, really fast. I think we can even put the power a little bit back because I don't want to temperature to go too high. Although it's okay, I think. What's the correct cruise RPM? I don't know. Yeah, that's a pretty fast aircraft. Oh, come on, don't tell me that. Actually, he says me that my graphics settings are too high, so it might crash. But you know what, I'm taking the risk. Although the last time it said me that I crashed just after, so you know what, I'm gonna stay in the cockpit view, it's more sure. So we're getting pretty close. Our yeah, we can put this off and put the nav. So it's gonna want to reach this, and normally it will turn right automatically. Yeah, there you go. Oh, this technology, insane. Shall I do an outside view? I'm pretty afraid of crashing right now, but yeah, just take a look at this. The shape of every mountain. I think I already told you in the last video, but the shape of the mountain can be more or less detailed, depending on your curve mesh. Curve mesh, yeah, I think it's how it's named. And it's a number, and the lower you go, the better the rendering is, because you have more points, more terrain points, so the terrain mesh will be better, much better. So we already did like 1/3 of our flight. I said it would be pretty fast, and the weather is totally clear, as in real life. We don't have any clouds. It's beautiful outside. And in addition, I wanted to change a bit of our last flight, which was totally foggy and gusty. Here's pretty nice, pretty smooth, yeah. You can take a look at this. So we can already start to prepare our approach and landing. Can we see Zurich on the map? No, we can't, it's too far. Perfect. Where are we? Is it here? Yeah, it's here, sorry. There it is, Zurich. So, I said the wind was from west to east, so we're gonna land on this runway. I think it's runway 28. Yeah, 28 exactly. And so I'm still gonna use the ILS to do the final, and then I'm gonna turn off the ILS to land manually. Of course, you'll say. So I think we will go parallel of the runway on downwind until like here. We'll turn to base, we'll reach the ILS, and then it will automatically descend towards the runway, and we'll do it. So it will be a pretty fun approach. Yeah. Cool. I also wanna look for my top of descent. Just what's the altitude of the runway? It's 1,400 feet. So we wanna be like 3,000 feet above it when doing the downwind, or maybe a bit less, like 2,000 feet. So around the 3,000 feet. So at this point here, I want to be at 3,000 feet. So we still have got time until here, so yeah, we've got time. We don't have to worry yet. I don't know if you can see it, but I think this is a cloud on the Ortho4 photos. And yeah, that's one of the only negative points of Ortho4xp. The clouds, the space that it takes, and what else? Yeah, the FPS that it's. I think without Ortho4xp I will be pretty fluid right now, but you know, I'm like 10 FPS right now. It's pretty annoying. But it's still better than P3D, talking about the FPS. What is this river? Is this an airport here? No, it's not an airport. It's a road. So we're already at the half of our flight. That was pretty quick. In only like half an hour. Yeah, really fast plane. And our ground speed is 159. Wow, fast. Very fast. It's because we have some tailwind pushing us towards Zurich. Shall I try the outside view? pretty risky, but still I want to try. Beautiful. I think this will be a thumbnail. So gorgeous. If you can see it, there's a little police car here on the road. I don't remember if it was an add-on or by default, but that's what I like with X-Plane. There is some life, you know, when you're flying over a roadway, highway, a road. Don't remember how you say it, but sometimes you more than cars, you can see some police cars, ambulances. Yeah, really cool. I'm gonna look for temperatures. We don't need our pilot heat at 6,000 feet. It's okay. So freaking gorgeous. That's why I love X-Plane, mates. Look at this. Just don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. Oof, I'm taking some risk right now. You know what? Let's just stay in the cockpit. Since it crashed, I'm just so afraid of that it happens again. Do we have visual on Zurich yet? Yeah, we do. So that's the runway we wanna land on. This is 07, 08, and the other side the 28. And we can already start our descent. So let's reduce the altitude to 300 feet and put the vertical speed to maybe not that much, less 550 minutes. It's good enough. Fair enough. Well, I can reduce this bar a little bit. I don't want to get too fast. I forgot to say, yeah, I'm supposed to leave the landing lights on the entire flight. Normally you're supposed to turn it off when you pass 10,000 feet, but here we're in a GA aircraft, so we don't need that. You can just leave it to on. I don't know if the position lights are the same that nav light, navigation light. I think it's not the same. Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm thinking that it's not very professional every time to not use the ATC. It's like a bit doing what I want and not following the good instructions. You know, I'm always looking for traffic and not really doing correctly. I think I'm gonna start to do some I'm gonna install VATSIM or what it is, Evo or Pilot Edge. There are a lot of multiplayer servers in X-Plane and other simulators, and yeah, I think I should start with it. It's really worth it because it's much more professional, and I don't know if it's the case with VATSIM, but I remember that Pilot Edge and Evo are pretty serious, so I think I should give it a try. Right, so I want to be on the right side of the runway, so I can totally turn. Sorry, I'm just gonna turn off the nav there and turn this to on. Sorry, and we can turn this direction. Right. What is our altitude? Just want to make sure that there is no traffic and final here, or taking off or something. That's our runway. Actually, it's the shortest one of all. Alright, I hope there is an ILS. Normally, yeah, there is one. Perfect. And we can set the frequency, which is 109.75. 109.75. There is a com. One. Oh, come on, 109. Oh, I'm stupid. It's the nav, sorry. Camera is not very concentrate. 0.75, right? There you go. And now it's active. So I already said it, but I wanna align here, going downwind. Turn as we get at this altitude, turn to base, and then final with the ILS. So it's gonna be pretty fun. What is this here? We've got another runway here. I don't know this airport. I think it's this one. Yeah. LSMT. It's around Zurich again. Don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. Oh, come on. Alright, we are at a good distance. Let's just zoom in a bit. Great. Actually, 4,000 feet is better for the approach. I'm gonna stay at 4,000. What is the runway heading? I don't remember. 28, and the other one, it's 10, right? So we're gonna go heading 10. Landing lights are on. Everything is looking good. Look at this scenery, so fucking gorgeous. What's left here? I don't remember if we're supposed to put the fuel pumps on during the landing, or is it only the start? No idea. Here we're heading parallel of the runway. At this point, I think around here, we can turn, base, and final, as I said. This airport looks pretty cool. I didn't know it at all. So, Sim, if you crash, please make it be at the end of the video and not before the landing. It would be really awkward to have flown an entire flight and that it crashed just before the landing. Yeah, I'm praying for my sim to stay alive. I can select the approach. 28. You know what? I'm gonna descend to 3,000 feet. Oh, the other way. There you go. I can put the vertical speed and reduce our altitude. What is this? What is this? Oh, come on. There it is. Is there a fucking tower in the middle of a small village? Sometimes X-Plane can get a little crazy, but we won't pay attention to this, shall we? Yeah, the landscape is really gorgeous around here. With this little lake. Amazing. Can reduce the power a bit to 130, I think, or 120. Great. We're totally above the other runway. I'm just wondering if we are not a bit low, maybe. So the heading of the runway is 28, right here. And yeah, you know, I'm really struggling with the FPS right now. It's not good at all. Okay. We are gonna be at a good distance very soon. And we're gonna stay at 3,000 feet until we are... Don't crash, Sim. Okay, I really have to pray right now because it's so fucking scary. Okay, we look very close, very low actually to the ground. You know what? I'm already going to turn 90 degrees left towards here. Yeah, perfect. Heading 1 or 10. So I want to keep that speed. 130. So it will be a pretty short base, I think. We look really low. You know what? I'm gonna keep this altitude. I'm not gonna go any lower. 75. All right. So very soon I'm gonna reach the ILS. So until I have the good altitude, I'm not gonna turn it on. Zoom in. Alright. We're getting really close, so we can already turn like 45 degrees. Just to start to align. As you can see, we're way too low on the glide slope, but don't worry, at this part we'll be at the good altitude. That's not a problem. It's better to be too low than too high, right? And right, so we can turn towards the runway direction. Yeah, we're a bit too right. So we can totally reduce the power right now. We can put the taxi light on already. And we're gonna wait for the correct speed and glide slope to put the gear and flaps down. Gorgeous, isn't it? You know what, we are not going to use the ILS, we don't need that at all. I'm just going to wait to be at the good altitude to turn the autopilot off. And that will be very soon, normally. Don't crash, 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 don't crash. Okay, thanks. You know what, autopilot off, flight director off, my aircraft. We have the correct glide slope, even a bit high, and we can totally cut the power. Jeez, it doesn't want to slow down. What is the speed for the landing lights? For the landing gear. It's okay, we can put it down. I'm gonna wait to be way slower to put the flaps down, because the last time I did while approaching Innsbruck, I don't know, it broke the plane up. Just turn very tight left, and I don't know why. I can go with flap 1. I hope it will work. Yeah, it does work, thankfully. And very soon we're gonna put flaps 2. There you go, flaps 2. We're high. We wanna have 2 red. Still high. So this time I hope we won't crash after the landing. I mean, my PC won't crash. We are still high, we can really put the nose down, perfect. Landing light, landing and checklist, gear down, flaps full, all lights are on, and I think we're good to go. Little left. That's a crosswind. Actually, we even have a straight front wind. Right. Little low, but that's not a problem. Let's butter the bread, as usual. Let's trim up a bit, reduce the power, cut the power, nose up, nose up, nose up, nose up. Float, 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 until we touch down smoothly. Wow, I really buttered the bread, my friends. 60 feet per minute. That's really smooth. I mean, with this aircraft, it's not really easy to butter. Which, no, come on. Let's put the flaps up. Alright. We're gonna take that left exit. You see? You see? Every time I turn my head like that, it stops. Really annoying and scary, actually. I should reduce my settings. Right, we can brake and take this exit. Oof, we don't get much FPS in this airport. But that's good enough. You see? Oh. I don't know if there is a place for us to park. Yeah, I think there is some GE aircraft over there. Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna taxi until here. I'm really trying to not to do any big movements with my head, because it might crash at any seconds. Those are the static aircraft from MisterX. This is a freeware, as the airport environment HD that I'm using right now. And I think this is one of my favorite freeware add-ons, because it gives to any airport, any default airport, the same relief that a good quality add-on, good quality scenery, you know. You don't have to pay, and you have like the whole world totally amazing. Alright, so can brake. Oof. Maybe not that hard, and no, what was that? And we're gonna park just next to this Beechcraft, I think, and this Citation 2. You know what, I'm just gonna park behind the Citation. It's better. I don't know what is this hill, straight hill. Pretty ugly. I think it's Ortho4xp that bugged. Yeah, might be that. Alright, so let's park like them, a bit angled. And there we go. Brake. Let's put the parking brake on. And without further ado, we can just cut those engine. Oh, that's the start, so we can just turn it off. As well as the fuel. Sorry, just move, okay. Can remove those protection, put the mixture to. I said put the mixture to if you want to. Oh, come on. Right. You can put this back to down if you want to. Oh, you don't want to. Okay, okay, yeah, right. What's left? We can remove our landing lights, taxi light, position, strobes is for the end. We can turn all of this off, penalty, Diamond master, alternators. What else? Flaps are up already. This is good. Good. Electronical master off. And finally, strobe lights off. Off. Everything is off. Gorgeous. And we did this flight without crashing. That's a success, isn't it? So we can take, oh, look at this series SF50, I think, taking off. Beautiful. So let's take a look like this. Yeah, pretty good. We can open those doors, everything, for the wheel shocks, and we can let the family go out. Did you enjoy the flight, family? Yes, of course. Of course they did. So, that's it for today, for today's flights. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't hesitate to put a like, subscribe, and share it to your friends. I see you all very soon, so bye bye.